and I've always dreamed of me or my work to be in it. And guess what, guys? I got published in Stylist magazine. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, modebyscc.com. I hope you're all doing great. I'm doing amazing. I travel. I am currently in Prague, where I decided to just take a few days off just to relax a little bit before I go back to the chaos of London. But in today's video, I want to talk to you about how to become a fashion stylist, or how to work in the fashion industry, or just how to find your path in the fashion arena, because a lot of people are usually very confused of what road to take, you know. A lot of people think they want to become a fashion designer, so they start designing and then they just find out that they just don't want to be a fashion designer. So I'm going to be telling you my personal story on how I came to be, because here, a few years later, I can finally show off all these magazines where my work has been published in, you know. After that, I started taking fashion styling seriously about 3 or 4 years ago. So let's get into it. First thing first, many people can just become a fashion stylist just like that. And by that I mean, if you have the name, the right name behind you, the right family name. An example I could give is, let's say if Victoria Beckham's daughter, Harper, say, "Mommy, I want to become a fashion stylist." Overnight she will become one, because mommy has the right connection, mommy knows the right people. Or let's say the Kardashian, for example. I'm sure these girls can do whatever they want to do if they want to, because what? They have the name. But if you are somebody like me who come from nowhere and just want to start something, here is what you should do. And this is just purely and simply based on my own experience. Whatever advice I'll give you today is not a general advice. It doesn't apply to everybody. But this is just what I found out working in the fashion industry all these 7 years now. So first thing first, if you're still at uni, or if you're planning to go to uni, maybe doing a fashion course might be very helpful. But if you went to uni, study something else, and suddenly want to start working in fashion, starting internships is probably the first thing to do. But before even doing internship, do your research. By doing your research, it means what the fashion stylists do, how much do they earn, what fashion styling do you want to be specialized in, what do you want people to know you for, and are you ready to work for it? A lot of people hear fashion stylists and they just think of the glamour, the celebrity, the TV, the movies, but honestly, it doesn't work that way. Those people who make it to that level work very, very hard. And you get into this job not because of the money, unfortunately. You get into it because you love it, and because you want to prove something to yourself, or just because you want to express your talent. Like in my case, I always thought I was talented, by the way, but if it stays in my brain, or if it's not on the magazine, then nobody cares about my talent, because no one can see it. And as a very visual person I wanted it to be seen by the world. I wanted the world to know what I can do. So fast forward a few years, thank God I am in a place where I can finally get paid for my work, and so on and so on. If you did not study fashion, no problem. Just be ready to work for it. Especially in London, there's so many places where you can do fashion internship at. Start from the bottom. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to work hard. It doesn't matter what it is. Assist photographers, for example, because photographers have amazing connections. Assist your friends who work in fashion already, your models friends. Just ask them what they can, where they go to. Even when they go to casting, sometime you can find a lot of fashion help needed in those places. Second step I would really recommend is network. Network, network, network. I'm telling you, it is who you know who will give you jobs. That's how it is. And that's why it's very easy for people who style celebrity to keep on styling celebrities, because once you have entered that crowd, it's very easy to mingle with them, and so on. You start selling your services. So your relationship in the fashion industry are very important, and people observe a lot. So be nice to people, be polite, be professional, and just know your craft, you know what you're talking about, because people will know if you don't know, and you don't want to be that person people cannot count on, or people cannot call back for another work, and keep your connection, keep in touch with them, always inquire if they have something going on. So the third thing I would highly recommend, and which is probably very important, is building a portfolio for yourself. And what do I mean by building a portfolio? It means if you assisted a photographer, if you assisted a main stylist, or if you styled a model, always ask for the pictures, because that's what is going to prove that you can actually do this job that you claim that you can do. Because if you say, I style Rihanna, for example, there is no proof of that. We need to see proof. And so you build your book that you end up putting on your website, on your social media, and even when applying for other job, you can now forward this to show that yes, I can do this job, and here's the proof of how I did it. The fourth very important point as well is find your niche in your styling. You can't be everything to everybody. For example, find what you are good at. If you are good at matching colors, if you are good at doing ingenious look, if you are good at doing commercial, excel at it. Work on it, practice on yourself, practice on your family and friends, style them, take amazing pictures. Just keep on going, because practice makes perfect. So these are probably the 4 most important things I would say, and before you know it, you can either get signed to an agency to represent you, or you can just become a freelancer like me, where I love being a freelancer because I can therefore work with many people without being restricted to a certain part of look or job. Like right now, I work with a lot of these magazines on a monthly basis, which is all good because I'm a freelancer and they know what I do and they know what I'm good at, therefore they always come to me for more. This Stylist magazine, for example, this is a magazine I started reading about 8 years ago when I came to the UK. I love what they do, I love the type of editorial they put inside, and I've always dreamed of me or my work to be in it. And guess what, guys? Last month, actually not last month, about 3 weeks ago, I got published in Stylist magazine. I mean, I actually cried because I was having such a tough day on the day this magazine came out, and when I just saw this, I opened and saw my little face there, and my work and my wardrobe just splashed over 2 whole pages, guys. Like 1, 2, and that's me right there at the bottom like that. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was emotional. It just means dreams do come true, but you just have to work for it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you can. And I've always just wanted my work to be in it. Not necessarily me. I didn't even care about my face or anything being in it. But now, instead of just my work or my name, I got both. I got my face, my name, and my work in it. And do things really get better than this? Yes, they do. So I will keep working, because we always build new goals. We always want to be better and achieve more. So if you like this video and you did find it useful for your fashion journey, please make sure you give me a big thumb up and you subscribe down to my channel, because of course there's more videos to come, and I'll catch you in the next one.